Welcome to a new adventure. Let's get into it. This is Hollow Knight. We have a big adventure ahead of us, so let's get started. In wilds beyond they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame the savage souls yet you challenged met. Under Paleth's watch you taught, we changed. Base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bucking beasts as they had never dreamed. And down we fall into the abyss. Welcome, my name is KJ, and welcome to a new adventure by Team Cherry. This is a game that admittedly I have a lot of, let's say, weird times with, but it's also one that I love and adore. When you think about indie games, you think about smallish developers who some may ignorantly think is not even worth our time. However, there are many games there are many games that challenge that perception, and to say this game is one of them would be an understatement. This is not only one of my favorite indie games of all time, but it's possibly one of my top favorite games of all time. And hopefully, you'll find out why as we get further in. Assuming that my commentating skills will do a good job of showing that off in the first place. Let's inspect. Higher being, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold A to focus and seal. Focus, soul, and heal. So yeah. Just press and hold A if you get hit. I'll demonstrate. it'll look like that. So, if you're in a pinch, you want to hold A and heal, like so. You will be able to use soul for much more than healing, but we'll get into that later. First, let's get some money. Our currency in this game is called Geo. Geo, and you primarily get it by beating up enemies, but you also get a lot. You also get a lot from those You also get a lot from those like rock tube settlements as well. Ah! Wow, watch out for those. This is so good that I'm not even gonna use it right now. We'll save it for later. This right here, it actually gives you an extra health bar. Like I said, we're not gonna use it right now. Let's break down this door. Ah! Yeah, that happens a lot. Things tend to fall a lot. As we get to this secret room right here, let us get even more Zero. These spikes. There are a couple ways to get through this. One is to a move that we haven't earned yet, obviously. Another is your nail. Now, you can clearly see this. You can also use this nail to beat up enemies, right? But there's another purpose that I think you should know. One that I took way too long to learn, and one I find you'll be very useful on your own quest. As you can see, there's a downward animation. If you hit those spikes with that downward attack, can't speak, you bounce on them. You can bounce on anything. You can bounce on just about anything you hit. So that's a very you can bounce on anything you hit, including enemies. So this is a very useful it's a very useful tool for not just getting around, but for also offensive techniques. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty. For only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Let's check this out. What will this be? We collected the Foreign Fury of the Fallen charm. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. You can only equip these charms at a bench. So you will have to go out. So you will have to go out further, find the bench, rest, and then change your charms. Let's talk. So what about the one we just got? Embodies the fury and heroism that come upon those who are about to die. When close to death, the bearer's strength will increase. This is literally when you're about to die. You have these 4 mass souls, right? 4 mass icons right there. This will literally only activate when you go down to 1. So it'll be useful in a pinch, but beyond that, I don't really see it. It is a good charm to have when you start out, but but you will find better chores throughout the game that serve better purposes. So just keep an eye out. Okay, we're on the other side of this room. And another thing to inspect. Let's see. Higher beings. These words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hallownest. Let's break down this wall. Nothing above, nothing below. So let's jump. Oh, there's nice little stoplights right there. Our first stop in Hallownest is Dirtmouth, the fading town. First thing I want to do, because there is a bench, is to sit down and rest and equip our charms. Resting on benches refills your health, but it does not replenish soul. So that's important to keep in mind. Let's equip our badge, since, you know, we have it. Why not? And let's talk to this fella right here. Hello, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's falling quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness sees to promise all things. I'm sure you seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Thank you for the words, Mr. Elderbug. He will give you some other peaceful advice as you continue on your journey. But that's for later. Let's inspect. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Alice, Isilda, and Cornifer. You get it. Let me tell you something. You get a map. There is a map charm that you can buy in the store that's extremely helpful for this game. Simply because this is a big game with a lot of big areas to explore. It is very easy to get lost. So you're gonna want to keep an eye out for Cornifer. He does appear in various areas throughout the land. So just keep an eye out for him. As we enter here, throughout the Forgotten Crossroads. As you can see, we're running into more enemies. Right. So, which to explore first? That's the question. Also, if you want to go back up the dirt mound, just click ascend, just click up, and then you'll go back up there. These enemies, nothing too hard yet. They will become faster as time moves on, so you'll want to get in the mood. You'll want to get the hang of specifically jump bouncing and your timing. So, now let's enter in here. Welcome to the Temple of the Black Egg, where we find another friend. Hello there. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. See, Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. I'll tell you, based on my experience, you have no idea, my friend. So, you will also Quirrell is another one that you'll find often throughout your journey. I honestly like his demeanor. Always ready to explore. Always looking for cool new places. And always trying some cool things, you know? I like those enemies are obviously a little harder because they are spiked. As we head down here, we enter this sort of mining place. Mine of sorts. Everything's filled with crystal. It's quite beautiful, isn't it? This person! You'll want to pay special attention to this person here, because there's an area, because later on in the game, I won't say anything about it, an event will happen related to this person. I will not spoil anything right now, but just keep this person in mind. Just keep this person in your mind as you continue your adventures. That said, let's introduce you to Mila. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And when you're done, let's bury me too. I don't like that too much. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We could sing something else if you like. You start singing, and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Ha ha ha. So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Yeah, you're on there, sister. Like I said, keep her in your mind. I won't say why, just do it. Trust me on this. Alright, let's head up here. as we move up here, for some reason this thing won't break, even though we're walking all over it. You see it crumbling. I don't know why this happens. We will not be able to, as you can see, we will not be able to access it till later. Even though you can clearly walking on it, you can clearly see it crumbling. I'm jumping on it, you can see it crumbling. I don't know why it won't break, but yeah, this is kind of like the freaking, what's it called? Invisible wall, except, you know, it's because we're too early in the game. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's whatever. But we can come back here later. Let's go down here. And let me show you this thing very quick. If you used up a lot of souls, like replenish your HP, you can use this to fill it back up. I believe this puts out like half a circle. No, I believe this puts out like 3/4 of your soul. Obviously, we're not going to use it because we don't need it. Give me your mind! Do it! I remember you! I will! With that, there's nothing more we can explore here. There's nothing more to do here at this moment in time. So let's head out. Let's make our way up here. As you can see, we are making a nice, healthy amount of GR right now. Ow. Use some soul there. Good. 126. That's a healthy amount of GR right there. And you're going to want to keep an eye on it because being your currency for this game, for our little adventure, there are gonna be stores later on that have very useful items, charms, and other sets of information. There are also many other things that you can unlock using soul that we're going to get into. So make sure you have plenty of soul. This guy! Well, let me kill this guy. This little guy! These are the little grubs. These are grubs. They are locked up in this little cage throughout our adventure, and you're supposed to rescue them. You rescue them. Once you rescue them, you break them out of that little cage. They'll go out in their little hangout, which I'll show you later. You will get crazy rewards for rescuing these little guys, so keep an eye out on them. Some will require special new tools that we don't have yet. Like first, as you can see, we cannot jump that high. Aw, I hate how you just livened up for a second and then got sad. That hurts. As we get plenty more soul. I mean, not soul, Geo, rather. Don't fall! I mean, it's more Geo, so that's good, but I'm a little tired of getting hit. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, we won't be able to battle him yet. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest, descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at the Kingdom's Heart. At this Kingdom's Heart, there all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. We cannot do that yet, so that's a wash. That enemy. Fighting that enemy requires a skill that we don't have yet. So let's continue upwards. Platforming much? Come on now. Let's head up here. And remember the little grubbies I told you about? They live here. As you can see, he's crying all sad because all his grubbies are missing. I've actually never seen this before. I never thought to come out here before I rescued grubbies. That's sad. Let's rescue them and make this fellow and let this fellow happy. Can we do that? I think we can do that. Ah, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, my platforming skills suck. Actually, let me show you that real quick. See these little holes right there? That generally means there's an area that you can check out. Now, fortunately, we can't yet because we just started. So let's continue back onward. Alright, let's head back up to Dirt Mouth real quick. Did you visit that temple?
No.
A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us would dare to pray, said they felt at peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. So, yeah, as we reach upon this bench, I think you get the gist. We have started our new adventure in the world of Hallownest. Next time, let's dig deeper to see what we can find. I'll see you guys then. You guys have a good one. Peace.